Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is Captain's Choice Italia. This is a almond scented soap, and there is no animal products that I can see in this. So it didn't say vegan or anything, but I didn't see any animal products, so I guess that's kind of the same thing. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not a vegan, I don't know. But I'm kind of guessing along those veins. So yes, it is a fairly firm, croapy soap, so yeah, it's on the firmer side. I did have to give it a little more effort with my thumb to smush it into the Captain's Choice bowl, theme there, today and whip it up. And the razor of the day is this Gillette Slim. So yeah, Fat Boy Slims, they kind of look the same, except the Fat Boy's just a little bit fatter, I guess that's how I'd say it. But classic adjustable twist to open. You untwist the bottom, opens up the gates. There's no blade in there now. I've been shaving this week with this, with a Crystal Superior Platinum blade is what I've been shaving. And my usual setting is number 7 for my level that I like for the Astra blade or like the Gillette Silver Blue. I kind of like a 7 on that. Sometimes it might only be a 6 on the Gillette Silver Blue if I'm doing like daily shaves. But this one I had to bump it up for the Crystal blade, I had to bump it up to number 8 to get that same combination of comfort and closeness. So we're going to see what today's shave is. Let me put this back down to a number 7. I'm going to start at number 7. Oops, there we go. Just, I don't know if you can see, the numbers are long since faded, but you see that little notchy thing there? There's no little red thing in there anymore. That little indicator is gone. I'm not even sure you can see the 7. I can sort of see it, but yeah, that's setting 7. So we're going to put in, instead we're going to use the Wizmet blade. The Wizmet Super Iridium. So that's going in here. I've never used it in an adjustable razor, so yeah, we're going to try that today. And yes, this is not refinished or anything. This is just how I bought it off of eBay. I believe this is a 1966 razor. I'm trying to look at I can't quite see it there, but I believe that I'm going from memory. I think it's a 66 razor is what this one is. So we'll set that aside. Oh, and the unique thing here too, of course, sorry, I wanted to show you this. For those who don't know, when you're closing the old Gillette or butterfly styles, any of them, you get to where it like stops there and then it goes like a quarter turn to snug. You can feel like it's like firmer to turn, but it gives you that extra quarter turn and it really snugs it down. Nice even blade across the head. There we go. And I'm not sure if you can see the gap. Let me hold it, see if you can see the gap up there. But that's on level setting 8. And of course it goes from like 1 to 9. So that's how that works. The soap itself whipped up really well in my Captain's Choice copper bowl. So yes, it worked out really well. I wasn't going to use this bowl today, but it dawned on me I'm using a Captain's Choice soap. I probably should use a Captain's Choice bowl too. So yeah, we have that. But let me pause, wash the face. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Face is washed. You can see the wet collar. And it dawned on me too, because I'm a proponent of washing your face before you shave. It softens up the beard, prepares it, cleans up the surface, all that. Oh, that almond smells nice. But I have a really thick beard too, so I mean it's gray and all that, so you don't really see it. And it's like you can't tell on the camera because I showed you like up close at the 2 days growth, but you can't really get the idea of that off the cell phone camera. So with my face, with a thick beard, 2 days growth, yeah, I absolutely have to wash my face first. It also makes it more enjoyable. It's more comfortable to have a shave that way. So it does make a difference for me, even during the week when I'm rushing. I may be out like this week. I didn't really bowl lather. I brush lathered the whole week. Just a little throwback, just something to try that too. And it does save a little time, especially on those days I went into the office. But I was getting back to my intent is to tell you, if you got a thick beard, thick whiskers, growth, I would highly suggest washing your face first. Now, what I have noticed on YouTube, a lot of channels, if they have the guys presenting, if they have thinner beards, I see them just splash a little water on and go for it. So maybe that's a difference. But for my course, especially silver whiskers, and I gotta wash my face. It's just, I'm not comfortable without it. If I don't do it, it's just not as comfortable a shave as it could be. So it's like, yeah, so I definitely do it every time. Don't you see, most of the time I don't show you, it's just takes up a lot of minutes. But all right, warming up the razor in the sink water here. Give it a couple of shakes off. Pass 1 is with the grain. Curious. Besides me, of course, who else you watching? Last night I was watching Ken Surf's and the soap that he was doing from Barrister and Man. I'm a big Barrister and Man fan. Really love that soap. But he was showing that in his shave. But who are you watching? See, I'm watching, like, see, was it Dave from Ohio? And what was that other guy? No, it was Ohio Shaves. But I'm watching him. Where's Dave? No, sorry, Dave is from Texas, I believe. Sorry, I think Dave's from Texas. And I watched a couple of guys from England, Wales area. Paul H. Shaves, of course, from Wales. Who's that bald guy I watch? Oh, what's his name? Sorry, bald guy. Oh, you know exactly who I mean. From over on across the pond. Oh, why is it driving me nuts? I can't remember his name. And there's another Aussie guy. I like to watch him. And not Chris, I'm talking about another. Yeah, I like to watch Chris. He did a video not too long ago I did see, but it hasn't come up on my feed for any more. So Chris has been a little sporadic, I think, but that's okay. Life happens. I still enjoy him. When I get to see him, I still enjoy him. He can whip up a ladder like nobody's business. And of course, Kevy Shaves from Scotland. He's fun. Kevy, I like watching your videos, brother. And I especially like watching guys who just 500 subscribers. Trying to kick off the channel like me. I'm pushing 800 now. Whatever, I was getting 770 something when I checked the other day. So you guys are subscribing more, and in fact, let me say that now. Please like and subscribe. But you guys really are you're stepping up. You're subscribing to my channel, helping me grow. Sorry, pass 2 across the grain. And I'm just enjoying shaving. Always want you to understand that it's enjoyable. You may not think that now with your current equipment and products, whatever. This is enjoyable. For all those years of struggling with the multi-blades, just to find out I go to a single blade and I can have such a closer, smoother shave. Yeah. No tugging. That's the thing too. If you get tugging on a single edge razor, that blade is too dull for you. Don't overuse them. Max I get out of these blades, I think the Astros I get 6 days out of them. Some of the others not so much. Generally, and some guys change them every day, and 10 to 20 cents a piece, you can afford to do that, but still, I can make one last usually 4 days anyway, with no issues. And that's why I changed the blade today. I didn't want to go shave 6 with that blade. I didn't think that would be fair for the blade and to show you on that, so if I had anything to fuss about it, that would not be a fair comparison. No, I don't have one of those setups. Well, the multi-razor blades and the dice to show me how many shaves are on and all that, because I just do one at a time. All right, pass 2. Smooth, uneventful, no issues. Still lots and lots of soap. Lots and lots of soap. Oh, the brush. I didn't show you the brush too. I know all my equipment you've seen. I haven't got any new brushes in probably a year or better. This came as a kit from Maggards. You got the handle. You chose your handle. You chose your head, and you got a little packet of like silicone glue, and you put it together yourself. It was kind of fun. It was just throw it together yourself. It was fun. I liked that. Liked the little deep, what was it, navy blue swirly handle with little flecks of red in there. So yeah, well, it was a fun little project. It wasn't a long project or anything, but it was a fun little thing to do. So if you feel you want to do that, we didn't need any special tools. Just kind of, and I didn't have to space it because sometimes they put like a coin in there to space it or a washer or something to glue that down to bring it, to raise it up to make it more floppy. Didn't have to really do that. I always check whenever I put a brush together, not that I've done a ton, I've probably done like 4. But I check to see, okay, how floppy do I want to put it in, how it is, how it comes. And if it's floppy enough, fine. And if it's not, I'll put it like, some thin little washer or coin or something in there at the bottom to knock it up so it gives it more ability to flop over. My preference is to more floppy. This is more middle of the road. It's not, I won't call this like floppy. Splays well, so you can see it splays easy. But it's more medium, I would say. Not real floppy. If you notice my cashmere knots, so especially in that big brush, that's floppy. That's real floppy. And I can stop doing this any minute now. Right now I'm just building thickness is all, and it's like I don't really need to do that. But it's Saturday, so I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't stop and do all this on a weekday. And just like I say, I get a functional lather. That's why I say I always swirl it around 250 times, and like 99.9% of the time, you're good. Already pass 3 is against the grain. This blade in this razor is feeling good. It's not feeling overly aggressive or anything on the setting 7. But I'm not feeling like I need to bump it up to 8 either. I think it's doing a good job. Yep, it's doing a good job right like that. Oh, let's get that a little bit closer right there. Yeah, there we go. This is, if I'm going to cut myself with a new blade, this would be where. All right. Oh, I went under my nose, didn't I? Well, what happens if I go against the grain? Well, I don't normally like to do that with a first use blade, but hey, we're going to do it. You're here. We're going to do it. Stretching that skin. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, did I get myself? Against the grain under the lip there, yeah, it's a guarantee I'm going to get a little bit of something. Okay. Right there. Okay, let's do a little, yep, we're going to do a little buffing pass with just water. Most soaps for me, water wakes up the slickness of the soap, so I don't really have to put on more soap because it's kind of still already there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There. That's good. Get it aside. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a buffing pass like up on their cheeks, like needing that. But yeah, it's usually it's just the neck, the thicker, tougher hair of the neck. Oh, underneath the eardrums, up a little spot to get. There we go. Yep, there we go. Good to go. Rinse that out. All right, let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. And face is all washed with a warm washcloth, and equipment's kind of cleaned up. The razor's kind of on the counter here over here, drying overnight. And right now I'm going to skip the alum block because I am going to go to an alcohol-based aftershave. Good old, what is this? The AllMan from Lidl, and this is the Fearless scent. This is their more citrusy one. The other two scents that they have smell a little bit of touch of powdery. I'm not a big powdery fan, so yeah, I really like the citrusy scent. And it's light because I'm actually going to go cologne over top of this. So this is just something really light and mild just for you to splash on the face so I can get that disinfecting, antiseptic results there. Sorry, didn't hold it up high enough for you to see. Okay. Oh yeah, little sting, little sting. Especially if you don't go alum first, you're going to feel that sting because the alum will kind of get you the sting if you use that first. This is real light, so I'm not even going to worry about that drying out yet before I go to my cologne. Little Yves Saint Laurent, Homme. Wife's coming home. She's been away all week. Death in the family. She's been up helping family take care of that. So I've been home all week. Me and the dog. Me and Bo. So yeah. So but yeah, so I want to smell nice in the car. I'm gonna go pick her up to the airport. So yeah, there we go. Feels nice. Nice close shave. Comfortable shave. Those old, tell you this. How old is that? It was 1966. It's 50 some odd years old. I've got my other razors is a 59, and my other one I can't remember what it is. It might be a 61, I think. These razors they work well. Generally, in this condition, which is not super pretty or anything, I could send this off to Razor Emporium, and they could really make that real pretty and give it a little tune-up, what have you. But as is, that was like $50. You can still get them in the $50 range. This is kind of what they look like. Still very functional. Yes, it doesn't have the little red thing in there. Still clicks when you adjust it. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear it? I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, it still clicks. To me, the clicker is an important thing when you get one of these. Oops, open that back up. So I want that to dry out overnight. A little bit of maintenance. A little bit of maintenance. Once a year probably, because I don't use it every week. A little oil down in there. Oil up usually with some kind of oil. Put it in there. A lot of times I like the WD-40. Just it has that water penetrating ability and all that. So I like that a lot. And these, yes, it gives you that little bit of fishy oil smell, but that doesn't last long, and you can just wash afterwards, whatever. And it just works. And right now this is functioning perfectly, as old as it is. But hope you enjoyed with that. And with that, go with God.